We've been obsessed with these celebrities from their hit songs, movies, and social media presence, but their voices are just as iconic. Although we may have outgrown animated films, these celebs like Beyoncé and Kim Kardashian have made us run to the box office to see their cartoon characters, even if we could only recognize their voice.
Like mommy's gonna be the voice of one of the dogs.
Ariana Grande. A woman of many talents. Seriously, is there anything she can't do? From starring on Broadway as a child to her role as Kat in Nickelodeon's Victorious to being an absolute pop icon, there's no surprise that she has voice acting under her belt. In 2011, Nickelodeon revealed that Ariana was going to voice a character in the Nickelodeon cartoon series Winx Club. The Thank You Next singer played the role of Princess Despero. Ariana's Victorious co-star, Elizabeth Gillies, also starred in the animated series as the voice of Daphne. Ariana also starred as Laura in the 2013 film Underdog. Her character was the love interest of the main character Jake and gets kidnapped in an ultimate revenge plot by the town villain Ace. We all know her everyday voice is much deeper than her high-pitched notes she belts, but she definitely didn't keep her real-life voice for the role. She kept a higher tone for this role, much like when she played Kat in Victorious.
You look like you have great reflexes.
Kim Kardashian. To everyone who said Kim is famous for having zero talent,
Mommy has so many talents I can't even begin to name them.
then what do you call this? The Keeping Up with the Kardashian star voiced the posh poodle Delores in the animated film Paw Patrol, a spin-off from the hit Nickelodeon show. Even adults know this movie since it's on repeat from every kid's movie list. Her furry character's personality wasn't that opposite from her OG persona.
This scrawny little purse pup is gonna pull a jail.
Kim described her pup as a sassy valley girl, which Kim definitely is, so she probably had no problem getting into character. Her role in the film definitely proved that she's not a regular mom, she's a cool mom. North Saint, Chicago, and Som now get to say that their mom is a character in one of their favorite movies. Kim's kids love the show so much that Kim rented out a movie theater and threw a private screening of the film for her friends and family.
Dolores is here!
But most importantly, her kids. The little ones got to take home Paw Patrol toys and large stuffed animals of Kim's poodle Delores. Rihanna. In 2015, Rihanna voiced the main character, Tip, in the film Home. Her character was a young girl who recently moved to New York with her mom. Funny enough, in the movie, they relocated from Barbados, which is actually Rihanna's home country in real life. Her character makes friends with an alien named O, but they don't initially start their friendship off on the right foot, as neither one trusted the other. The movie was filled with music, which makes sense why they cast her for the part.
I never would have stopped looking until I found you.
Beyoncé. There's only one person that can play the queen of the jungle, and that's the queen of our world, Queen Bey. Beyoncé scored the role as Nala in the 2019 remake of Disney's The Lion King. She co-starred with Donald Glover, who voiced Simba, Nala's love interest, the lion who stole all of our hearts. Everyone was so excited for the live-action remake, especially the Bayhive, that over 224 million people watched the Lion King trailer in the first 24 hours it was posted on YouTube. Beyoncé revealed that she was shocked when she landed the role because she grew up loving The Lion King as a kid.
Because I grew up loving The Lion King.
And it was the first movie to bring tears to her eyes. She was deeply involved for the soundtrack of the movie and even sang original songs like her hit single Spirit. Beyoncé called the soundtrack a love letter to Africa and brought an authentic African musical talent to the soundtrack. Selena Gomez. Selena starred in the 2012 monster-filled movie Hotel Transylvania. She voices Mavis, who is the daughter of Count Dracula, played by Adam Sandler.
I love you, Dad, but we don't even know if the kid's gonna be a vampire.
The film revolves around monsters who go to Count Dracula's resort, Hotel Transylvania, when they want to get away from the human race and be surrounded by fellow monsters. However, things get tricky when a human accidentally makes his way into the resort and ultimately falls in love with Selena's character. We guess he listened to Nicki Minaj and kept an eye out for Selena. The movie performed so well that they made a total of 4 movies following the lives of the creepy characters. The Hotel Transylvania was such a hit that the franchise won many awards. On top of being nominated for a Golden Globe, the movies took home a People's Choice Award and Kids' Choice Award, just to name a few. In 2019, Selena Gomez took home a Kids' Choice Award for Favorite Female Voice in an Animated Movie, and her co-star Adam Sandler also won the same Award for Favorite Male Voice. JLo. Miss Jenny from the Block voiced the saber-toothed cat She-Ra in 2 of the Ice Age movies. Her character first appeared in Ice Age: Continental Drift, up until Ice Age: Collision Course. Her feline character is a fearless pirate that successfully helps keep the world from ending, all so that she can be with her love, Diego. She-Ra is extremely sassy, especially when other animals call her Kitty.
Don't call me Kitty.
In an interview, JLo said her favorite part about playing She-Ra is that she gets to embrace her sassy side that she doesn't get to show in real life.
Part about playing She-Ra is that I kind of get to be the more sassy side of myself.
She also voiced Lucy in the movie Home. Lucy is the mother of Tip, who's voiced by Riri. Can you imagine if they were mother and daughter in real life? Iconic. Taylor Swift. Taylor played the creative and unique character of Audrey in Dr. Seuss's The Lorax that premiered in 2012.
I wanted to be a part of the Lorax because I love the character.
The role wasn't in the original book, but specifically made for the animated film. Her teen character played the girlfriend of the character Ted Wiggins, living in her own enchanted love story. In an interview, T. Swift called voicing the character based off of a Dr. Seuss book an unbelievable experience. She shared that she was first introduced to poetry by Dr. Seuss books as a child. That was the first time I ever realized that if you put words in a certain combination and you put the right rhymes at the end of the right phrases, you can make words absolutely bounce off of a page, she said in an interview. It sounds like that was the beginning of her successful music career. You know, since she's like one of the biggest female artists in the world. On behalf of all of the Swifties out there, thank you, Dr. Seuss, for inspiring young Taylor Swift and giving us all of her countless hits. Katy Perry. This California girl scored the role of Smurfette in the 2011 film The Smurfs Movie. The movie received a ton of praise, which led them to make a total of 3 films. However, Demi Lovato replaced her as Smurfette in the 3rd film. The director of the film, Raja Gosnell, saw an interview of Katy and loved her voice so much that he asked her to voice the role of Smurfette. Her character referenced her in multiple scenes throughout the film, paying homage to the singer-turned-voice actor. Her Smurf character referenced Katy Perry's debut single, I Kissed a Girl, by saying,
Kissed a Smurf and I liked it?
Okay, we admit we did see this movie and actually laughed out loud during that line. In the 2nd film, the movie takes place in Paris, and Katy said Smurfette comes into her teen years, which makes her character really live a teenage dream. Charli D'Amelio. Charli took her viral TikTok lip-syncing and acting skills to the big screen when she played the role as Tinker the Mouse in the 2019 animated movie Stardog and Turbo Cat. Tinker helps a dog named Buddy and a cat named Felix who are in search of finding their owner. Charli described her character as soft-spoken, which is kinda how she is in real life.
We've got access to a tactical operations goldfish.
Yeah, she may have over 133,000 TikTok followers and was the highest paid user on the platform in 2021, but this 17-year-old is still a bit of a shy girl at heart. Halsey. Singer Halsey debuted in her first voice acting role in the Teen Titans Go movie in 2018. She played Wonder Woman in the comic book-based animated movie. In an interview, Halsey gushed at how happy she was to be a part of the film and claimed to be a huge comic book fan.
I'm Wonder Woman.
I used to come home from school when I was in high school every day and watch Teen Titans. I was a massive fan, so when they asked me to be involved, it was a no-brainer, she said. Halsey also voiced the Arctic Grey Wolf Portia in Sing 2, who is the ultimate material girl. Given that the movie is literally called Sing, Halsey used her raspy vocal cords during her role. She even covered Alicia Keys' song Girl on Fire in the film. Bruno Mars. The Silk Sonic singer voiced the ever-so-handsome bird, Roberto, in Rio 2. He plays a charming bird with the voice of a god and a chest of steel. In an interview, Bruno admitted to being an animated film junkie, so he eagerly said yes to voicing Roberto in the film. He was the lead in the film's hit Welcome Back song, where we got to hear even more of his angelic voice. JoJo Siwa. This oversized bow-wearing dancer resembles an animated character in human form, so it makes sense that she voiced a blue hatchling named Jay. During an interview at the Angry Birds Movie 2 premiere, JoJo revealed that she assumed that she was going to have a few lines to make a cameo in the movie and was stunned to find out that she had countless pages worth of lines. She admitted that acting the role as Jay took a toll on her already raspy voice because she had to make it even raspier in the film.
I got it!
Kelly Clarkson. In 2019, Kelly Clarkson voiced the adorable ugly doll of Moxie in the movie Ugly Dolls. Her doll had a big heart and made friends with everyone, once again, much like herself in real life. If you're a fan of the voice, you know how down-to-earth she is. Kelly also sang a song, Broken and Beautiful, that was on the Ugly Dolls soundtrack. Her daughter appeared in the music video, playing dress-up in Kelly's dressing room while interacting with production staff. We have another cool mom on our hands! Nick Jonas. Speaking of Ugly Dolls, Joe Bro Nick Jonas co-starred in the animated film with his fellow coach from The Voice, Kelly Clarkson. Nick voiced the doll Lou. Lou is a preppy pretty boy doll who discourages Kelly's character Moxie and the rest of the Ugly Dolls. Zac Efron. Troy Bolton who? More like Fred from Scooby-Doo. Zac Efron voiced the iconic Fred Jones in the 2020 Scoob movie. When speaking on his experience voicing Fred, the High School Musical star said that he hopped on the project because the director knew every small detail of Scooby-Doo from the beginning, which in turn made the storyline for Scoob that much stronger. It's no surprise that these icons were cast to voice characters in some of the most iconic animated films, like The Lion King and Scooby-Doo. Although we may have many reasons why we love these celebs, we're adding their voices to the list. Which celebrity do you think voiced the best characters? Were they similar to their real-life voices, or did they sound a bit different? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to The Thing Celebrity.